quarter of a century ago, there were 104 nuclear plants operating in the United States. Today, there are just 94. And the average age of a nuclear plant in the United States is 42 years.
Yeah.
How does the techno-optimist respond to that fact set?
So this is the great tragedy of the domestic policies of the Nixon administration, right? So
Of the Nixon administration.
Of the Nixon administration.
All right.
So Richard Nixon, Richard Nixon saw the energy crisis coming, and it developed in his second term, started getting underway. And he announced something he called Project Independence. And he said, this is ridiculous. We can't be running on fossil fuels from the Middle East. This is crazy. It's entangling us in all this, crazy foreign stuff. Like, we need to stop. We're the United States. We can power ourselves. And so,
on which he was correct.
Yes, of course. He's completely correct. He declared Project Independence. Project Independence was, we're going to build 1,000 new nuclear power plants in the United States by the year 2000 and go completely independent. So we're going to cut the entire grid over to nuclear production, electrical consumption, by the way, corollary, electric cars. And so, and by the way, green, like corollary, no more carbon emissions, right? We're going to have 1,000 nuclear plants, no carbon emissions, completely green. Nuclear plants put out water with a small amount of easily contained waste. But we're going to build those, and we were building nuclear power plants, as you know, in the 50s, 60s, 70s. But by the 70s, we started to have these new technologies like computers, where you could see a way to build much more efficient and much safer plants, right? And so he announced that, and then he created the Environmental Protection Agency, and he created the Nuclear Regulatory Commission,
which shut down which shut down a project which, had it gone forward, would have changed everything.
Yes, and those agencies prevented Project Independence from happening.